off of my head, so somebody else knows real quick what you need for that.
No, I was just
Okay.
putting up my hand.
Yes, Ben, you know?
Depending on the use case, the views attached module might get the job done.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I just have to see, like I said, I'm not familiar with every single name, so anybody else?
There's a module called the messaging module, which will do what you want it to do. It's called messaging, and it'll allow you to send out messages from a Drupal site as an IM or SMS if you want.
So the messaging module, you'll be able to send out IMs and messages through email, I'm assuming as well?
Yeah.
The Drupal site? And I can probably pull that up here if you guys want to see. So you said messaging, this is it right here?
Yeah.
So the messaging module for some integration with it. So I guess that's SMS and other things that you can select there. Anybody else?
Do you have recommendations for modules that deal with audio, I guess entering it, metadata, and also playing it?
The expert on that is going to be Tom. We actually built a we built a music site a couple of years back, and so we've got some familiarity there. I don't think Randall's in here, but yeah, if you want to get with Tom or I or Randall afterwards, I point you in the right direction on that one. There's when you dig through a lot of those and test, you can at least narrow your search, I think.
And there's some good standard recipes. There's, I forget the name of it, but there's things like the 1-pixel player, and there's an open source player, and then there's a view modification that allows you to like output playlists. And then there's all kinds of other players that are out there. Another one for beginners is kind of a really neat module, Simple Views. If anyone's new to views, and there's kind of like a certain set of common things that you always do with views, like you normally just create like a river of posts along with maybe a block and maybe an RSS feed. And Simple Views just gives you a couple check boxes, and bam, you've got your view done. So kind of common use case.
So for the camera there, that's Simple Views is what he talked about. Views is a great module. It probably took me really 3 months to get my head around it. There's still things that I don't know about it, and I've been using it for a long time. Just because there's a lot of different things that what does this checkbox do? I'm not really sure. So Simple Views is, hey, I just need to have a view of all the blogs on my site, or I need all the whatever it is. You can get a page view and a block view, and some, it's very basic, and probably perfect for someone trying to build, kind of their first Drupal site, get their hands around that, and then maybe advance up into more sophisticated views from there. Yes, sir.
Do you have a specific module on importing like Flash video?
Importing Flash video. I don't know that I've come across it. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess give me a little bit more understanding of what when you say Flash, like you want to.
So Flash movie, output Flash movies, and then import them onto the site, or actually have users import some Flash movies.
So you're just.
FLV or an SWF?
What?
An FLV or an SWF?
Either way.
What I've done for that is just allow the file uploader to put it into a place, and then use that as that URL that it generates as a field for, I think it's Flow Player, which then plays it back.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a.
I tried Flow Player, it didn't work.
When you're talking about user-generated type stuff like that, where a user's uploading video, you can really start getting into some sophisticated stuff. Specifically, when you're looking at, okay, am I going to run through a CDN network? How's it going to be uploaded? Do I transcode it? Do they transcode it? So there's,
That's where the bug seems to be, is the transcoding part of it.
Right. It's unfortunately it's just not an easy problem to solve, and it's really on a case-by-case basis as to what you're trying to do, as to which solution is going to work best
That's
for
why
you.
I'm asking.
Talk to me afterwards. I mean, we may be able to help you out, but right now I don't have a quick answer for you, unfortunately.
One thing you may want to do, I'll give a shout out to Travis as part of the Dallas Drupal group, is Travis is doing a presentation down here on MediaFront.
Yeah.
very cool module. It's dealing more with the front end. It's HTML5 and kind of the things that are coming out in HTML5. But a lot of work, and he's kind of an expert in that area. I don't know if Mark's down here too. Mark knows a lot about transcoding. Mark Sonnenbaum. I don't know if he made it down here. But you might want to bend Travis's
That's the
ears.
session is Media Mod?
Pardon?
The session is?
Yeah, I think it's called Media Front. But Travis has been very involved in video in Drupal for a while, and so he can probably get you answers to most of those things.
All right, thanks.
So that's media front presentation. Travis, you know his last name.
Tidwell.
Did well. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Well, thanks everybody. Hope you learned about some modules that you hadn't seen before. Obviously, I mean, we could probably sit here all day and come up with another 20 or 30 or so. You know, to me, it's always fun to go through and find those nuggets and the ones that are going to help give you kind of what you need. Not every one of them is perfect, but you know, that's why I say the media stuff, you always just kind of dig and figure out which one's going to get you there. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the conference, everybody.